Hey, chickadees. Welcome to another episode of Mojo Mysticism. Tonight, we are going to talk about gifts from the oracles. So come on in and join us. All right, chickadees, welcome into another episode. Today, we're going to just see what the guides have for us. We're just going to open it up and see what they got. No particular question, just see what their message is for us. So I am going to pull from the Oracle of the Seven Energies tonight. This deck is also by Colette Perrin-Reed. So yeah, Colette, I'm not kidding. I'm going to meet you next year. So we're going to be friends. So let's just see what the guides have for us today. So we're just going to ask a general question like, what do we need to know today? And see what they bring up for us. So what do we need to know today? It's out here. And we have one. All right, let's see what we got. So what do we need to know today? Beautiful card. The Oracle's Gift. This is so pretty. I've never pulled this card before. So this card is about many different things, but we're going to start with clairvoyance. This is about seeing clearly, your second sight, that clairvoyance. And here's what's really interesting. So I've been working with a medium coach recently, and I am learning more about all of my clairs. So my strongest clair is clairsentience. At least that's what I've thought so far. We'll see if that remains true after I really learn about how all of them have been gauged. And claircognizance has been right up there. And I'm starting to understand that clairvoyance, I may have been more clairvoyant for a long time than I thought I was. So I'll check back in here once I learn more and have more experience, just kind of knowing what's happening. But I know this. I know that I can see the spirit world. Eventually it's going to be superimposed on the three-dimensional world. But right now I see the spirit world very clearly when my eyes are closed. And that is a form of clairvoyance. I'm really looking forward to the day when I have more and more experience seeing it kind of overlaid onto the three-dimensional world. So I had, I'll share with you that back when I was practicing Tibetan Buddhism, we did a lot of visualization practices, and it easily got to the point where I could call up a visualization and it would basically superimpose itself on whatever it was I was doing or wherever I was. And so I'm looking forward to the day when the spirit world reveals itself as my eyes are open and taking in the three-dimensional world as well. So I think that's really interesting. So yeah. The other thing, I think it really kind of touches on a little bit more of this card about claircognizance, because it's about really knowing the future and seeing the future. So I guess that's a combination maybe of clairvoyance and claircognizance. So yeah, and understanding that our free will is still there. So even when we think we know the future, it may not manifest itself in exactly the way we see it, because there's many different choice points along the way, not just for ourselves, but for everyone else as well. So our future is not necessarily certain the way we see it. It's a matter of, those choice points and how we take that path that lies ahead of us to get to the future. So really interesting. And the other thing this card is talking about is really looking at recognizing the potentiality that's going on around us. So my friends and I often say to each other, we only have possibilities. There's only possibilities. There's no challenges. There's really only possibilities that exist around us. And so that kind of helps us keep each other reframed and framed in a way. I say each other, there's probably three of us in this group, but it keeps us with our perspective around looking for the possibility, right? Rather than the challenge or the problem, or maybe, the shadow side of a situation. We're looking for that possibility where we can make those choices and those choice points as we move towards the future that we want, and frankly what we're called to do. So so I think this is really, really amazing card, the Oracle's Gift. Sometimes, like, oracles, they're all around us. Oracles are really the magic that we see in our life every day. And so some people see signs, like literally see signs. I have at least 2 good friends that will tell me about literal signs with letters on them that they see. And one of them, it's actually when they're, I'm going to say often, not usually, but often it's when they're leaving me a voice text, that she'll see a sign on a billboard or a sign on a building, or who knows, a sign on a fence, and it'll just be exactly what she needs or exactly what the topic is that she and I are talking about. And it's amazing. And that's an oracle's gift right there. Anytime you see that synchronicity, whether it's a sign or, like a literal sign. I have another friend that sees lions and just constantly has lions brought to her, and that's, her totem animal. And so lions show up and it's like, that's an oracle's gift, So anytime you see synchronicity, or you have a moment with your clairs, any of them, this card specifically talks about clairvoyance, but really it's any of your clairs. Those are all gifts from the oracles. So there's gifts from the spirit world to just let you know that, you know what, hey, we're still here. That's what they're saying. We love you. We got you. Just keep doing your thing, and you're on the right path. So I love the little synchronicities that happen. They literally will happen every single day. It is only a matter of us being able to see them. That's literally all it is. And to be able to see them, all we have to do is just relax and allow the magic to reveal itself to us. So just like me intentionally working on my clairvoyance so that it becomes stronger and hopefully as strong as my other clairs, just like me intentionally working on that, for that to happen for me means that I have to just allow it. So I have to relax and allow it. So really, really interesting card today. And, we're invited to just trust ourselves. We can step into this and see the oracle's gift in everything around us. So I love it. This is a 10 card. And, what's really super cool is that we are moving out of a 9-year, 2025, coming to a close, and we are moving into 2026, which is a 1 year, which this is a 1 card. And so we're moving into that new beginning of our life. And if you can feel that happening, put it in the comments. I know it's happening for me, and I feel it, and I'm still like resting and rejuvenating and gearing up for what's coming up next year. And also just starting to take some action when it's inspired action. So like today, broaden this channel's view. So we're now not just on YouTube, but we're also on Facebook and Instagram. So I just do it when I'm inspired to, and when the guides are saying, hey, time to do this. It's like, whatever you thought you were doing today, let's fit this in and prioritize it. So so those are all gifts. And this card is so beautiful, and I want to show you something. So there's a picture of this on my website. I have a teacup that another dear friend gave to me, and actually there's several of us that have these teacups. And look at this card, like it is this teacup. So it's just beautiful. I'll put a picture up. Actually, you can see it on the website. So of this deck with this teacup is really cool. So anyway, chickadees. So the oracle's gift, it's everywhere. All we have to do is be open to seeing it and trust ourselves that we're going to see it, and we're going to be able to really delight in what's already available to us. So we're still offering some annual card reads through the end of the year. That special will go through, I think, mid-January, and then it'll come offline. So we'll bring it back up next fall. But what we're doing is we're offering that annual card read. So it's 13 cards one that sets the theme of your year, and then one that is kind of reflective or a mirror of the theme for each of the 12 months of the year. So we're offering those on our website. And then, of course, if you want a clarity call, all you have to do is hop on the website and book one. And we're going to have some other packages coming online probably this weekend, which will be like combinations of clarity calls and oracle readings and some other services. So, all right, chickadees, well, have a wonderful evening. And I hope everyone is doing well. And we will see you here next time on Mojo Mysticism. Please hit subscribe and like this video if you got something out of it today. And I'm always open for suggestions, so put a comment in and let me know what, if you've got questions that you'd like me to pull cards on, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. So, all right, chickadees, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you here next time. Mwah.